So welcome you guys. If you want, you guys can just provide a small little introduction to yourselves before we begin.
I can go first. My name is Angela. I'm a first-year master's student at UofT, and I'm studying the substance use treatment experiences of women involved in the criminal justice system. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, hi. My name is Carmen. I graduated from York with a poli-sci major, and I am an incoming law student to New York University. And yeah.
And my name's Tanya. I went to York University and I got my bachelor in honors in criminology, and right now I'm studying to become a lawyer as well. So we'll get into the questions now. So the first question is, why do you think self-care is important?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it, Angela.
Okay. I think self-care is important because a lot of times, especially in grad school, you end up having a lot of burnout because there's so many things to do. And sometimes it really does affect your self-esteem when you feel like you're pushed to the edge of your limit and you're working so much and you're trying to keep up and then you feel like you're not doing enough. So it's really important to take some time to yourself and pace yourself. I think that's why I think self-care is important. And also it's me a lot of times. It also affects my relationship with other people. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I know when I was in undergrad, a lot of times I would get overwhelmed, especially when it came to exam season or midterms, just because there were so many things due at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought like self-care was really important in the sense where like I really had to plan myself and like make sure like I needed to take breaks, otherwise I would just become overwhelmed or exhausted. And like with that, like I wouldn't even think properly. And I know that was like a huge issue, especially when I had to like start writing like essays and assignments because like I couldn't even think of a topic or like nothing would come to mind of what I needed to write. So if I like even just by like me going like walking away from my screen or like taking a shower or something, like, that helped me like clear my mind. So I was like able to like when I came back, I could like get on my work and like write it like until it was done type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I definitely agree because when I was applying to law school, like you see all these people saying like, oh yeah, I studied for like 12 hours a day every single day for like 6 months straight, and you feel like the pressure of like needing to do more and be better, and you feel like you're slacking because people are doing so much more than you, and you just kind of push yourself to those limits, but your body can't do that. Like you need time to step away to take care of yourself. And honestly, even prepping for those tests, like knowing that my mental health and my body was so drained, I was doing so poorly, which took a toll on me, obviously. But I think when you realize that in order to do well, you need to take care of yourself, like that is a complete game changer for yourself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like to add on to that, like I remember like for one, like I remember I was in second year and for one midterm, like specifically, I was like, I remember beforehand, it was for my research methods class. And I remember I was studying like nonstop and there were so many terms to remember for that exam. And like when it came to the exam, I felt so confident. I was writing everything down and all that, but like all of a sudden I just like I got a blank and I feel like it was because I put too much pressure on myself and I was just
Mhm.
constantly studying. I didn't take a break. And like I feel like especially in, like the beginning of university or college, like when you move in, you don't realize that like you need self-care, you need to like take the time and take things slowly because I feel like a lot of people don't realize that they can get burnt out to the point where like they can just forget so easily.
Yeah, definitely. I think like the learning curve is very steep, and people don't realize that like in order for you to adjust, like you also need to practice self-care, or else you're just never gonna catch up.
Mhm.
No, yeah, it's work-life balance.